Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is basically just a quick how to use your oval brushes, as well as a swatch video for the Wet n Wild MEgalast lipsticks. Last week I decided that I would use one lipstick out of the MEgalast range every day, and then obviously choose my favorite one. They were on special for 21 rand each at Clicks on the 50% off sale, so obviously I got one there, and then the others were also gifted to me, so I thought, well, I've got 7 now, it makes a full week, so why not challenge myself to use one color every day. So first I'll start off with the brushes. These brushes obviously I purchased at CNB Enterprise. It's the 5-piece rose gold set. They go for 370 rand each. Basically, I would say they can be used for anything. There's obviously a purpose for each brush, but as you use makeup brushes, you obviously find that certain brushes can be a multi-purpose brush and be used for more than just one thing. So I wouldn't say that there's a set way to use these brushes, or a set, you know, you must use this because it's meant for that. So basically how I use these brushes, I use the bigger one for my foundation application. It makes it so much easier because I just dot some onto my face and then I brush it in a circular motion. I've also seen people refer to them as toothbrush brushes, and I can see why now, because when I started using it, I actually used like a toothbrush motion to blend in my makeup. I actually use a toothbrush motion to blend in my makeup. Also, it saves you so much time, because once you've used this to apply your foundation, you don't have to worry to use like a beauty blender or a sponge or anything to go back and give yourself a flawless look. I mean, this does the trick very well. The next one I have is the smaller brush. So after I apply my foundation, I take this brush and then obviously I apply my powder to set the foundation so that it doesn't transfer onto my clothing. It's a trick that I didn't know, and my clothing was always full of foundation, like my collars and stuff like that. But obviously the powder doesn't make it 100% transfer proof, but it does obviously help. It does make the makeup look a lot more matte. So if you're not into the matte type foundation look, then it's like, it's preference. So you'll decide whether you want to do the powder and no transfer, or powder no powder and then obviously the transfer onto your clothing. This one over here I use as a concealer brush. So obviously when you put on the concealer and then just blend it in like that. I have seen people use it to contour their nose, but obviously for me personally, I prefer using it for concealer. So like I said, there's no set rule to say that you must use a certain brush for a certain function. This one over here, I think it's meant to be used for your eyes. I've seen people use it for their eyes, also again a nose contour. I've also seen them use it for nose contour, but I use it to just clean up my eyebrows. I don't fill in my eyebrows a lot because I like the shape of my eyebrows. So obviously when it's a little bit, when I've slept and I woke up and I wash my face and everything, and then I would just brush my eyebrows into shape, obviously, and just make it neat. This one I've also seen them use as a concealer brush or a nose contour brush, but I personally use it to apply lipstick. I've only had them a week. I did notice that actually it stains when you use the lipstick, so after I clean them, or after Zoe cleans them, because that is a way of making money, because we all know how badly washing brushes suck. So after she's washed them for me, I will see if I would prefer using this as my concealer brush, and then obviously the one that I use for the concealer as the eyeshadow brush. Maybe I'll still see and think about it, but this I think I won't be able to use as a lip brush because it stains, so I'll basically then have to clean it. I'm going to say that because it sounds like a mousse. Okay, yeah. So I use this as a lip brush. I've only had it for a week, and then I just feel that it shapes the lip much better when you actually use it. I feel that it shapes the lips much better when you use it, and obviously it also just keeps a lot of muck and germs off of your lipstick as well. So onto the swatches of the lipsticks. Like I said, I challenged myself to use a different color out of the MEgalast Wet n Wild range this week that was past, and my favorite one ended up being the cinnamon spice. I thought that I would love the cherry bomb because I've been obviously in love with this maroon color for a long time, but you know, like they say, fashion doesn't ask who wears it, and fashion isn't for everyone. Like, your body type needs to suit a certain item of clothing for the item of clothing to look the way it was intended to be. So with lipstick and makeup, it's obviously the same thing. Certain skin tones need certain colors, and so I feel that the matte cherry bomb is just the matte cherry bomb. So I feel that the Wet n Wild cherry bomb is just like a small little bit too dark for me. Maybe if I do a darker smoky eye, it will look a little bit better. So the Wet n Wild cherry bomb is a bit too dark for my skin tone, I feel. So this one is the cinnamon spice, and I feel that it's just the right mixture of dark for me. So onto the swatches. So the first lipstick I'll be swatching for you is the Will You Be With Me E503C. It's a very sheer pinkish purple, more lilac color. So to add a pop of color when you go into the office where you need to be a little bit more conservative, I think this would be a perfect lipstick. Next one is the Sandstorm E913C. This is also a very pretty brown color, so you can wear it as a nude basically. The next one is Rosebud. This was the first one I tried last week. Or this was the first lipstick I wore in my consecutive days of wearing Wet n Wild lipstick. I really like this color as well. It's a rosy pink color, not red, not pink, just pretty and natural, but still quite, dark. Next up is Pinkabell E968. Very cute name. So here goes. Very bright lipstick. Reminds me of the MAC Candy Yum Yum. I cannot say, but I think that this would be a great dupe for the Candy Yum Yum. And definitely for me, not something that you can wear to the office. Next on the list of swatches is the Cinnamon Spice. I quite like this one. I'm leaning a lot towards darker colors lately, because I guess I feel that when you're wearing light colors, your makeup application must be really flawless, and at the moment I still have a lot to learn to get to that level. cinnamon spice. It looks very similar to the cherry bomb, which is the dupe, or looks very similar to the cherry bomb, which is the dupe for the MAC Diva. Between the two, I'm torn. I don't know which one I like the most, but obviously the cherry bomb is the more popular one, it being the dupe obviously for the MAC Diva. Okay. Next one is Blind Date. Again, similar in color to your cherry bomb and your cinnamon spice, but it's more of a reddish maroon toned lipstick. Please excuse the chewing sounds in the background. With 3 children, it's very difficult to get a perfectly quiet one. So 2 is inside and 1 is lying here having some snacks while watching mommy record. So the last one I'm going to be swatching for you guys is the Wet n Wild Cherry Bomb, which is, I guess, the most popular one in the range. So as you can see, it's a very nice dark berry color, maroon color, and you can see for yourself why it obviously is as popular as it is.